In the Wyoming desert, there are thousands of ranches, but Sam's farm was different. Quiet, isolated, no neighbor ever looked at him twice. Nobody knew that Sam's past included F-16 pilot training, until a helicopter crash emergency revealed his hidden Air Force background and began saving lives. Before we begin this story, please tell us in the comments which city you're watching from today. And if you believe stories like this deserve to be told, please subscribe. Because real heroes sometimes live in the most unexpected places. Bighorn County, Wyoming. Endless prairie, rolling hills, scattered cattle. Population density, 2 people per square mile. In the middle of this vastness stands the Broken Arrow Ranch, all alone. 15,000 acres, 800 head of cattle, single owner, single operator. Sam Mitchell, 51 years old, weathered face, strong hands. Cowboy hat always on his head, boots always dusty, same routine every day, cattle check at sunrise, fence repair at midday, equipment maintenance at sunset. Same life for 15 years, quiet, solitary, peaceful. Closest neighbor, Jim Hartley, 20 miles east, monthly supply run to town, occasional chat over the fence line, nobody asks personal questions in Wyoming. Everyone respects privacy. This arrangement is perfect for Sam. Simple life, no complications, no questions about the past. But Sam Mitchell has a secret. 20 years ago, he lived in a very different world. Captain Sam Mitchell, U.S. Air Force, 388th Fighter Wing, F-16 Fighting Falcon pilot, Air Force Academy graduate, Top Gun instructor, combat veteran. Nobody knows this, because Sam never talks about it. When he bought the ranch, he wrote government service in the previous employment section of the bank loan application. Technically true, but an incomplete story. For 15 years, nobody has asked deeper questions. Sam's ranch house is simple but functional. Living room, kitchen, 2 bedrooms, minimal decoration, practical furniture. But there's a locked room in the basement that nobody has ever seen. Inside, flight suits, helmet, aviation maps, combat ribbons, squadron photos, and something else, aviation radio equipment, emergency frequencies, flight path monitoring. Sam never opens it, but he listens every night. Old habits die hard. This morning starts normally. October 6th, clear skies, temperature 45 degrees. Sam is doing cattle feeding rounds, ATV between pastures, hay distribution, water tank checks. 8:30 a.m., Sam is in the north pasture doing cattle count. Peaceful morning, birds singing, gentle breeze. That's when he hears it. Engine sounds from a distance. Aircraft, but not normal civilian traffic. Lower altitude, different pitch. Military aircraft. Sam stops, listens. Years of training, ear automatically identifying. Helicopter, twin engine, probably military transport. Sam takes out binoculars, horizon scanning, sound triangulation. There, 2 miles northwest, low altitude. UH-60 Black Hawk military markings. Not normal flight path. Too low, too erratic. Sam watches carefully. Aircraft behavior unusual, wobbling, losing altitude, smoke trail visible. Mayday situation, Sam whispers to himself. Helicopter struggling, heading toward crash landing. Sam calculates, impact zone approximately 1 mile north, open prairie. Sam starts the ATV, full speed toward projected crash site. Muscle memory kicking in. Emergency response training. Search and rescue procedures. Racing across prairie, taking out radio equipment. Emergency frequency scan. Mayday, Mayday, this is Army 472, engine failure, attempting emergency landing. Copy Army 472, emergency services dispatched, ETA 45 minutes. 45 minutes, too long. Sam gets off the ATV. Runs to crash site. Black Hawk on the prairie, hard landing but intact, rotor blades damaged, smoke from engine compartment, 2 crew members climbing out, pilot and co-pilot both walking but injured. Sam approaches, hands visible. I'm here to help. Pilot looks up, blood on forehead. Who are you? Sam Mitchell, local rancher. Are you injured? Minor cuts, possible concussion. My co-pilot has shoulder injury. Sam does assessment, medical training from Air Force kicking in, basic first aid, triage procedures. We need to get away from aircraft, fuel leak risk. Sam helps both pilots 100 yards from helicopter, safe distance, but close enough for rescue visibility. Emergency services en route, Sam tells them. 45 minutes ETA. Pilot grimaces in pain. Long time. We're supposed to be at F.E. Warren in 2 hours. F.E. Warren Air Force Base. Sam knows it. Missile wing, strategic importance. What's your mission priority? Sam asks, pilot suspicious. Who's asking? Sam hesitates. 15 years of privacy about to end. Someone who understands operational security. Pilot studies Sam's face, something familiar in his bearing, his questions, his confidence. You military? Sam pauses. Was? What branch? Air Force. Rank? Captain. Assignment? Sam looks at crashed helicopter, injured pilots, mission timeline, security versus lives. 388th Fighter Wing, F-16 pilot. Pilot's eyes widen. You're a pilot? Was. 15 years ago. Co-pilot speaks up despite shoulder pain. Sir, we're carrying classified materials. Time-sensitive delivery. Sam understands immediately. Military transport, classified cargo, mission-critical timing. What do you need? Communication with base, mission status update, alternative transport coordination. Sam takes out radio equipment, military frequencies, proper protocols, encryption awareness. I can establish communication. What's your call sign? Thunder 7-2, authentication code Bravo Charlie 44. Sam turns on the radio. Professional communication, proper military bearing returning. F.E. Warren Base. This is emergency relay for Thunder 7-2. Authentication Bravo Charlie 44. Aircraft down, crew safe, requesting mission coordination. Copy emergency relay. Authenticate your station. Sam hesitates. Hasn't used call sign in 15 years. Falcon 1-6, former 388th Fighter Wing. Long pause on radio. Falcon 1-6, authenticate previous assignment. Hill Air Force Base, Utah. Squadron Commander Captain Sarah Chen. Aircraft tail number 87257. Another pause. Authentication confirmed. Falcon 1-6. What's mission status? Sam coordinates between base and crew. Professional liaison, tactical communication, operational updates. Emergency services arrive. Ambulance, fire truck, county sheriff, but also something else. Military convoy, unmarked SUVs. Air Force personnel exit vehicles. Officers enlisted, medical team. Professional, efficient, purposeful. Leading officer approaches Sam. Colonel insignia, serious demeanor. You're the relay operator? Yes, sir. Sam Mitchell. Colonel Harrison, F.E. Warren. Captain Mitchell. Sam straightens slightly. Former Captain Mitchell. Your assistance was invaluable. Professional handling. Just did what was necessary, sir. May I ask why you left service? Sam uncomfortable. Personal questions, painful memories. Family reasons. Wanted different life. Colonel nods, understanding. Well, you haven't lost your skills. Medical team cares for pilots, equipment being transferred to secure vehicles, mission continuing despite delay. Before leaving, injured pilot approaches Sam. Captain Mitchell, you saved our mission today. That cargo, it was important. Glad I could help. Sir, can I ask why you're ranching in Wyoming? Sam looks across prairie, cattle in distance, peaceful isolation. Needed sky without having to fly through it. Word spreads through local community. Rancher Sam saved military helicopter. Hidden Air Force pilot revealed. Captain Mitchell's emergency response. Sam is uncomfortable with attention, but neighbors treat him differently. Jim Hartley visits the next day. Sam, I had no idea about your background. Sam feeds cattle, uncomfortable. Past is past, Jim. Air Force captain? Fighter pilot? Was, long time ago. Why didn't you ever mention it? Sam looks at the vast Wyoming sky. Came here to forget about flying. Just wanted simple life. But yesterday people needed help. That's different. More visitors over the following weeks. Local veterans, aviation enthusiasts, curious neighbors. Sam is polite but private. Accepts thanks, deflects attention, returns to routine. But something changed internally. 15 years of hiding, of running from identity. Yesterday reminded him who he was underneath. A month later, a small aircraft crashes 5 miles south. Civilian pilot, engine failure, injured but alive. Sam responds immediately. medical aid, communication coordination, professional rescue support. This time, no hesitation about background. Uses skills openly, efficiently, effectively. Local emergency services start calling him for aviation incidents. Captain Mitchell, we need your expertise. Sam is reluctant but responsive, can't ignore people needing help. 6 months later, the county sheriff visits the ranch. Sam, we're establishing an emergency response team. Aviation incidents, search and rescue. We need an experienced coordinator. I'm just a rancher, Sheriff. You're a rancher who happens to be a former fighter pilot with emergency response training. Sam considers. Balance between privacy and service. Part-time basis? Whatever works for you. Sam accepts. Limited involvement, specific expertise, helping community without full exposure. A year passes. Sam's still ranching, still quiet, still private, but also serving when needed. Emergency response coordinator, aviation incident specialist, volunteer search and rescue. Ranch operations continue. Cattle healthy, land productive, business successful, but now with additional purpose. Sam's radio equipment is more active. Emergency frequencies, coordination calls, rescue operations. Wall and ranch house gains photos. Search and rescue operations, lives saved, teams supported. Sam still doesn't talk about Air Force service, still doesn't seek recognition, but no longer completely hidden. One evening, a young pilot visits the ranch, civilian flight instructor, emergency landing nearby. Captain Mitchell, heard you help pilots in trouble. Sam invites him in, coffee, conversation. Not captain anymore, just Sam. Sir, I'm struggling with flight training, confidence issues after emergency incident. Sam listens, understands. Flight anxiety, confidence problems, career concerns. They talk until midnight. Technical discussion, psychological support, professional mentoring. How do you get past the fear? The young pilot asks. Sam considers. Don't get past it. Use it. Fear keeps you alive if you respect it. But you flew combat missions. Especially then. Fear made me a better pilot, not worse. The young pilot leaves the next morning, visibly more confident. Sam realizes something. His skills, experience, knowledge, they're needed. Not for glory or recognition, but for helping others succeed. More pilots start visiting. Flight students, struggling aviators, emergency responders needing aviation expertise. Sam's ranch becomes an informal aviation counseling center. Not planned, just evolved. Sam still ranching, still quiet, still preferring isolation, but understanding his broader purpose. Flying career ended, but aviation knowledge continues serving. Different mission, same dedication. 2 years later, major search and rescue operation in the Grand Tetons. Missing hikers, severe weather, difficult terrain. Sam coordinates aviation support. Multiple aircraft, complex weather, dangerous conditions. Captain Mitchell, we need your assessment. Sam studies weather patterns, terrain maps, aircraft capabilities. Window at 0800 hours, 2 aircraft formation, approach from southeast, 15-minute maximum ground time. Operation succeeds, lives saved, no aircraft lost, perfect execution. Afterwards, rescue team coordinator approaches. Sam, that was textbook operational planning. Where'd you learn to coordinate like that? Sam packs equipment, returning to ranch. Long time ago, different career. We could use someone with your skills full-time. Sam shakes his head. Have cattle to tend. But understanding now, service never really ended, just changed form. From protecting the nation through combat flight to protecting community through emergency response. Same mission, different aircraft. Sam Mitchell, Air Force fighter pilot, Wyoming rancher, hero who chose quiet isolation until his expertise was needed most. The skills he thought he'd left behind in the cockpit became the foundation for ground-based service. Because real heroes don't retire from helping people. They just find new ways to serve. So I ask you, have you ever met someone like Sam? Someone whose past expertise emerged when emergencies demanded it? Someone who served in one capacity then found new ways to serve? Share their stories in the comments, because heroes like Sam Mitchell deserve recognition even when they seek solitude. Subscribe if this story moved you, because here we honor those who serve in many forms. Next time you meet a quiet rancher, farmer, or rural resident, remember, they might be carrying more than you know. They might be carrying the skills, experience, and dedication that could coordinate your rescue when everything goes wrong. Thank you for watching. And thank you to all the SAMs out there, protecting our communities from the ground up.